Today it is our honor to have in our studios once again Pennsylvania State Senator David Argall, who represents the 29th Senatorial District, and he is here following a session that was held earlier today being September 16th. That is when we are recording this. It was a roundtable discussion at the Penn State Hazleton campus to talk about the future of Penn State Hazleton. Now, Senator Argall, you arranged for this just as you did back on April 10th when the whole decision-making process was underway on what campuses would be closed, what campuses would stay open for Penn State University. Thankfully, after the roundtable we had downtown at the Hazleton Launch Box, which you orchestrated, we got good news that Penn State Hazleton did stay open and is staying open, along with Penn State Schugardt, which you were also fighting for at the time as well. So I guess, what made you want to have another roundtable discussion now that the campus is remaining open?
What we heard from over 5,000 people in the region is that the loss, the closing of the Hazleton campus and the Schugardt campus would have been just devastating, not just for the students, not just for the faculty, but for the whole area. And we convinced the Penn State Board of Trustees that the numbers indicated that Hazleton campus could grow. And so today's meeting was to build on that earlier meeting. We have now succeeded in saving the campus. How can we help the campus grow in the future? Where can they find new students? Where can they find new programs? As you saw, there were a lot of good ideas there today.
There absolutely were. And I must say, too, that I went to the meeting as a member of the Penn State Hazleton Council and the society as well, the Hazleton Chapter Society. You know, I was interested to hear what they were going to say as a graduate of Penn State, as you are as well. So there were many good ideas floated out there. So I guess, first of all, what did you think of the turnout, and what did you think about some of the comments that people had to say?
Oh, we had a room full of people, and there were some really good ideas. And so I think the key is that we know the Hazleton area is growing. We know Hazleton High School is growing at a considerable rate. How can we get Penn State Hazleton to grow as well, so that we never ever have to have this discussion again about should it stay open or not?
Absolutely. And representation from the district today, the superintendent, Brian Uplinger, and the principal, Dr. Constant, also there. So we had a good response from them. They want to do more with Penn State Hazleton. So I think that will be a plus in our favor.
Absolutely. I think the four legislators there, me, Senator Culver, Representative Walsh, Representative Watrow, we kept asking, how can we help? And so does it mean that we need to lobby Penn State Board of Trustees to bring more things to Hazleton? I'm not sure yet. We're going to go through all the ideas today and prioritize them, meet with the council, meet with the faculty, meet with the interim chancellor, and say, okay, you know, how can we proceed? Because I think there's the potential for tremendous growth here.
Absolutely. I know they talked about a lot of the benefits. One of the benefits being there's housing at Penn State Hazleton, yes, which many campuses do not have. Some of the concerns that were echoed was affordability, which that's a concern everywhere, not just in our area. They talked about maybe more degrees, or targeting the degrees to what the community wants, which I think Penn State has tried to do all along as well. So that also, and then we said the relationship with the school district. But you need to provide what the community needs and wants, right?
Well, and I love the superintendent's ideas of getting more high school kids, not just to visit Hazleton campus while they were in high school, maybe take some classes there. If they can take some of their basic classes, get the credits out of the way, that could save them and their parents some big money down the road and really get a heck of a head start on higher ed.
And a lot of people, probably in our viewing area as well, maybe they've never been to the Penn State Hazleton campus, the Penn State Schugardt campus. Maybe they don't know what we have, and we really have gems in our area.
It's a beautiful campus. It has to be one of the most beautiful campuses in the entire system.
What was your biggest takeaway from this event today?
We need to remove barriers. And so whether it's a student who has come from a family that mom went to college, dad went to college, grandpa went to college, or whether it's a new family in the area, perhaps no one in the family has ever gone to college, they need to understand what the realities are what kind of financial aid might be available, where the jobs of today and tomorrow will lie. I get in trouble sometime with the mothers of philosophy majors because I say the world only needs so many philosophy majors. We need a few, but not thousands. And so we need to make sure that they understand what the realities are. We need nurses, we need teachers, we need engineers, we need carpenters and electricians and dentists. And I even found out the other day we're running short on Methodist ministers. And so we need to make sure that the students understand where the realities are and how Penn State can help them to really reach their dreams.
So you heard all the input today. We heard from the officials. The mayor of Hazleton was there. The school district was there. A lot of different representations there. And then you asked for public comment as well. So what will you do with all of this information? What's your next step?
We're taking it all down. We then want to meet with council and the administration and begin to prioritize, say, okay, this is the top one, this is the second one, this is the third one. And we need to put together a wish list, and then we need to, I think, work as a community to convince the whole Penn State network that this is what this campus needs, not just to survive, but to thrive in the future.
I was impressed by the turnout at your first roundtable discussion and then again today as well, because it really does get everybody on the same page. I'm sure that's what you were looking for. Plus, you're looking for input from different people. Maybe somebody has a great idea out there that no one ever thought of before.
Sometimes it's referred to as the squeaky wheel theory of government. We just need to make some noise again and again and again, and I think we're on the right track.
What role does the state government have in all of this? I mean, obviously you orchestrated this whole discussion today and the previous one, but what do you see your role now going forward?
We're advocates. Senator Culver, of course, represents the area along with me. She's the chairman of the Education Committee. So Penn State is coming to us all the time to ask for things. So I don't feel bad asking them in return. I think the two representatives would agree with that.
And if anybody has any great ideas, I'm sure your door's probably open to listen.
We've got the office right down on Broad Street next to the Jimmy's. And so, we have people coming in every day with some pretty good ideas.
Well, that's good to hear that at least the community is paying attention. So we hope that this will lead to great discussions, great ideas, and the growth of the campus, because I'm sure no one wants to go through what we went through a couple months ago.
Now, that was no fun at all, but I think we are really on the right track.